My content is not for everybody, and that's okay. I'm not gonna be up here too long, and I say that respectfully. You know, you can't block a blessing that's not for you. And I say that respectfully, especially when you're in a good God's timing. And I say that respectfully. Like I said, my content is not for everybody, but God works in mysterious ways. When God closes one door, God will open another one. When you on a good God's timing and you're not taking someone's kindness for weakness and you ain't out here manipulating nobody, kicking them down, discouraging them, at the end of the day, energy is different. When you showing up for people, good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, with no malicious intentions to shortchange somebody, that energy hits different. When you can actually mentally go within and respect yourself to respect somebody without discouraging them or allowing them to feel like they're not worthy of themselves, God works in mysterious ways. You can never block something that's truly for you. You can never block something that's not mentally for you. Because when God shows up and shows you what a blessing looks like up close in person, you understand your faith. You understand that you didn't get discouraged. You understood that you was walking by faith, not by sight. And God was guiding you to the right direction to understand that, hey, I didn't lose myself because I had mommy and daddy issues. I didn't have nobody to love me. I didn't know what love was. You didn't get discouraged to lose yourself, but you found yourself to be found within to understand that, hey, I have the ability to believe in myself. When they discouraged me, when they allowed me to feel like I wasn't worthy of myself, I still was being patient with my process because God was still being patient with me and showing me at the end of the day, I am the blessing to myself. So if I'm able to create that God installed within me, I wouldn't be able to shortchange myself because I'm willing to better myself. I'm able to recognize that certain individuals wasn't supposed to be part of my life, and that's okay. I understood the even exchange when I was placed in that person's life for a season, for the moment, for eternity. That energy is different. Because not everybody's meant to be part of your journey, and that's okay. Regardless if it's a relationship, job opportunity, or not, and it's okay. But never get discouraged because someone doesn't understand your faith. Never get discouraged because someone doesn't believe in you, and they're not understanding how God is truly favoring you. They're not understanding how you're showing up for yourself, and you've been through so much trauma and pain, being sexually assaulted as a child, dealing with discrimination, violence, hate crime, domestic violence. You put a name to your book and it went into your childhood dealing with being sick, dealing with toxic folks. People didn't show you love and they took your kindness or weakness to try to mentally abuse you and allow you to feel like you wasn't worthy of yourself, but you still overcame and they don't understand that how you choosing yourself today to actually look in the mirror, to self-reflect, to say, hey, I choose me. Not only did I choose me, but God is choosing me to show me at the end of the day, hey, I am a blessing to myself. And God installed gifts within me that I'm able to create. And I don't have blockages in my life because I'm being patient with my time and I'm being patient to know at the end of the day, I know where I came from. I know where I've been. And I know where I'm going to go. I know where I'm going. You know why I know where I'm going? Because when I wake up every single day, I'm thanking God every single day, and I'm allowing God to show me at the end of the day, I can get up, I have the mobile ability, something that some individuals that don't have. I can get up and go. I can get up and be able to see. I can get up and be able to taste and feel and be able to say, I acknowledge myself, to love myself, regardless of the pain that I've been through and the trauma that I overcame. Because God is truly still favoring you when you least expect it. They don't understand at the end of the day, when you're truly a blessing to yourself, and you're recognizing that you can look in the mirror regardless of what you experience. Being psyched out your thought process, your freedom, your pockets, of your eyesight, at the end of the day, God is still and allow you to see that, hey, you didn't have malicious intentions to kick your neighbor down. You didn't bring harm towards innocent people. And God is still showing you that, hey, I got your back. They not understanding why these blessings is pouring into your life because you're pouring into yourself. They don't understand the behind the scenes that you're choosing yourself to better yourself regardless of what you've been through, what you experienced in life. Nobody was being your biggest cheerleader but you. And when God pours into you, God shows you who's truly for you, not to go against you. And respect will be a two-way street, regardless if it's a relationship, job opportunity, family or not. And I say that respectfully because not everybody's meant to be part of your journey. And you would never block your blessing if you're mentally willing to show up for you and mean what you say and say what you mean without wearing a mask to gaslight nobody, because God is still being patient with your process. And God is still showing you that, hey, I'm being kind to you. I love you. I haven't given up on you. I allowed you to see the miracles within a miracle after miracle after a miracle, which you overcame. How God is still being patient with time and day when it comes to you. That energy is different. They're not going to understand why you choose yourself to better yourself. They're not going to understand why. Why when I did spell work to you, why you didn't get discouraged? Why didn't it work? That return back to sender, it actually works because it wasn't for me. Any spell work you try to do in a dysfunctional, toxic way to stop my stability, me showing up for myself, become my best self vision of myself, my finances, beauty spells, witchcraft, voodoo, whatever it was, it did not work. It may have worked probably once upon a time in someone's life, but it's not working today. When that child of God is showing up for themselves, when that child of God is allowing themselves to self-reflect and recognize at the end of the day, I choose me today when they didn't choose me. And God is still being patient with your process. They don't understand that to see at the end of the day, you can recognize yourself today. Not allowing yourself to hold yourself back because you didn't allow yourself to become victim. The energy is different when you can look in the mirror and recognize who you are today. It wasn't an overnight process and will never be an overnight process, healing trauma and pain. And I say that respectfully. You don't have to be a copycat when God installs something in you. They don't understand how original you truly are when God is truly favoring you. They don't understand how God is truly favoring you, regardless of your sexual orientation, your disability, your culture, your age. It doesn't matter. How God is still showing you at the end of the day. Them folks ain't for you. But I'm showing you, you for you, and who's for you, I'm going to show you that they're going to pour into you in the most healthiest way, not to shortchange you. So they can discourage you, they can lie on you, they can manipulate your character, they can disrespect you in the most dysfunctional way. At the end of the day, they only call judgment on themselves, that they're their own fair share, their own karma, judging a child of God. And God saw what you was doing behind closed doors. The good God, I don't worship the devil, and I say that respectfully because God is good. The good God. The good God allows me to choose me. The good God allows me to smile with it, and it shows on the outside, and I ain't got to fake gaslight nobody. I understood trauma and pain, and I understood to choose myself, to allow myself to elevate. That energy is different when you're mentally willing to go within and understand that, hey, we are all not the same. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding. They understood the dysfunctional situation. I understood mommy and daddy trauma and pain that they was trying to project on me, and things would never be the same because they didn't know how to love me, let alone show up for me. They went against me, but I still chose me. I chose me because God chose me. I chose me because of the fact that I acknowledged myself to love me another day when I couldn't see for myself. And I allowed myself to say at the end of the day that, hey, with change, with time comes change, and change comes growth. And I was willing to show up for myself, to better myself, to understand my faith, how God is truly favoring me today. We are all not the same. You can never block a blessing that wasn't meant for you. You can never block something that God is protecting you from. And I say that respectfully because we are all not the same. When God installs you to create and become your best self vision of yourself, and you're able to show up in different avenues and different area codes at the end of the day, and I say this respectfully, to become your best self vision of yourself, it doesn't matter what it is. God is going to show you that you can become your best self vision of every area of your life. And I say that respectfully. It doesn't matter what degree you have. It doesn't matter what school you went to, what job pay you had. But when God shows you that you can create and become your best self vision of yourself, because God gifted you with talent and multiple talents after talents, and gifted you with so much abilities to help others and help yourself, the energy is different when you're not trying to dim your light because someone didn't see your worth. And God still allow you to elevate. It's a thought process to me. Like I said, my content is not for everybody, but God is good and God works in mysterious ways and God is real. And I say that respectfully. I am the original owner of all my content, word for word. I don't have to be a hater in disguise, and I say that respectfully, neighbor. And I don't have to copycat anybody, and I say that respectfully. And I don't have to energy harvest off of anybody because God installed favor within me. And I don't have to fake gaslight somebody at the end of the day. I say who I am, and I mean who I say I am. Naya, Gina, love, respect. It's a thought process to me. I actually praise down to the genuine ones only. Have a safe day, have a safe week, have a safe remaining month, have a safe remaining year. Protect your energy because not everybody's having your time of your day. You matter your worth. Don't get discouraged today because someone doesn't see your worth. It's not an overnight process, healing, trauma, and pain, but you matter your worth to show up for yourself in the most healthiest way. Be patient with your process. Peace to respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. I gotta go. Have a good day.